Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Disco. Book episode number 1.
Yeah, we've got, some books to read.
Yeah, bookstore case files, as the
that's
case may be. But,
I said it without even meaning the pun.
yes.
Also, apologies in advance if I sound a little bit hoarse. I'm still kind of sick. So, if my voice sounds a bit shitty, that's why.
That's alright. So yeah, this is a book episode. Nothing plot relevant will be in this episode, so if you don't wanna... If you dislike reading, if you're allergic to reading, I don't know why you're watching this game, but...
I was about to say, this is not the game for you if you don't like that.
Yeah, but if you dislike anything that isn't plot related, then this isn't the episode for you. You can safely skip it. For the rest of you, though, here we go. Now let's move outside the bathroom. Let's not read in the bathroom in front of the mirror. So what shall we start with?
Instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant Kitchen.
I think we have a book on communism.
We do have a communist.
Damaged ledger. This is the ledger you found in the Yellow Man mug. This book, quote, La Fame, Volume 1, Number 4, quote, the leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism, offers a radical Mizovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
All right, let's read some communist bullshit.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzle. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Frizzle? Flip through the pages, see what catches your eye. Why Frizzle?
Because Frizzle was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages, see what catches your... Why Frizzle? Flip.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary?
Skill check, savoir faire medium, success.
The Union?
I mean, if a communist book had ads in it, that would just be like...
That would be the height of hypocrisy.
That would be yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, here's why the free market is bad. Next page. You should buy toothpaste.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Read the editor's note.
Random.
Although, that's not several, that's 3.
I think that counts as several. That is precisely 3, but several is a less precise way of saying that. Several can mean anything from, like, 3 to 7. I don't know.
I thought it was more. I thought it was more than that.
Also, I love the random section title in a foreign language. Yeah. International developments, local news, and random foreign...
I want to catch up on international developments. What is Kunst und Kultur?
Kunst und Kultur. Is that German? That's probably German.
Let's see what they mean by local concerns. Left bracket, put the magazine away, right bracket.
Possibly?
What is Kunst und Kultur?
Sounds German.
I want to catch up on international developments.
Yeah.
Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
The radical truth.
Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership.
Skill check, logic medium, success.
Who is their readership?
Communists, I imagine.
I guess, but there aren't many left. You know, we are the last communist builder, as
True.
rhetoric keeps reminding us. Maybe it's for us.
Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this kind of commentary.
Skill check. Savoir-faire medium. Success.
Definitely the communist in that apartment. He definitely reads this shit.
Oh yeah.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Yours in
Yours in
struggle.
struggle.
You
I
flip
gotta
back
use
to the
that.
front of the magazine. The table of contents
I want
unfolds
to catch up on international
before you.
developments. Read the editor's note. I want to catch up on international developments.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in
What?
Volgograd.
Yeah, no, I want to read about bear
Whoa.
wrestling.
Bear wrestling. Flip back to that.
Skill check. Reaction speed medium. Success. All right, let's see what this bear wrestling is all
Yeah,
about.
thank you, reaction speed.
Seems a
Yeah.
little too foreign for my tastes. All right, let's see what this bear wrestling is all about. Seems. All right.
It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara,
Public fitness.
SRV, devised and promoted by none other than President Kenajinsky himself. According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
When it says bear wrestling, does that mean two bears are wrestling star each other's star, or? Hang on, tell me more about this Uncle Sport.
Based on the description in this article, he appears to be an extremely competent and democratically elected president.
Uh-huh. Yes.
La Fame,
I
volume.
see.
Sapormat Sport Kenajinsky is well into his third decade as president of the SRV. Outside Samara, he's known for three things: brutal repression of internal dissent, monumental corruption, and a near pathological obsession with physical fitness.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success.
Don't forget the moustache.
Skill check. Physical instrument medium. Success.
Okay. I won't. Is this North Korea?
It could be.
Right, like all Samaran men above the age of 40, President Kenajinsky wears a truly spectacular walrus moustache.
Single option. Great. Now let's get to the bear wrestling.
It's quite straightforward. A standard match features one man, or in some cases, woman, against one bear. Two competitors, one ring, 5 rounds, or until incapacitation.
One man, one bear. Who will prevail?
My money's on the bear, like every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
According to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively.
Yeah, because
Fascinating.
they're all eaten by the bear.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the bear obesity rate? Because I'd say that's gone up.
This is the SRV we're talking about. If you think those are the real numbers, there's probably a guy who wants to sell you a bridge in Lachette.
Skill check. Logic medium. Success. I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're drunk. I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're out of shape.
It's hard to fight a bear,
All of
period.
the above.
I
Yeah.
guess it's not sure I trust these numbers. I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're drunk.
Precisely. For too long, drink has been a scourge to the working class, and President Kenajinsky is deeply committed to supplying the people with more wholesome entertainments.
Very wholesome. Fun
I just want you
for
to
the
get
whole
killed by
family.
a bear.
This is all ass backwards. Drinking makes it easier to fight a bear. Plus, Then you'll have a bottle to smash on its head. Easy peasy.
I mean,
Skill check. Electrochemistry medium.
He's
Success.
not
Always good to catch
wrong.
up on foreign affairs left parent. Return to the table of contents right parent.
Oh god.
You flip back to the front
I
of
want to
the
catch up on
magazine.
international. What is
The
constant culture?
table of contents
Alright,
unfolds
Kunst und
before you.
Kultur.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you.
Skill check. Logic medium. Success.
Because it makes them sound sophisticated.
yeah, probably.
Obviously, because it's cool to drop random phrases in foreign languages.
Skill check. Savoir-faire medium. Success.
As
That's
you leaf
twice,
through
like,
this
when you said
section,
something
you
and
come
then a skill
across
said it right
several
after.
reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tourney, a critical Mazovian perspective. The Tip Top Tourney is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals,
Formula
and
1?
high death toll. In Revachol, it's
Okay, maybe
held
not Formula 1.
quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Read the profile of C.S. Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about tip top. Sounds dull left parent. Return to the table of contents right parent. Or read the profile of C.S.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony.
Skill check. Authority medium. Success.
Oh!
That's funny.
Alright, let's see what
Skull.
Cindy the
CS.
Skull.
read the profile of C.S. Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about tip top. Sounds dull.
Artist profile
Alright, read.
of Cindy the fucking Skull.
Alright, let's see what these communists have to say
I
about tip
really
top.
wish
I
we
wanna
could show
read
that
that.
to her.
I
That'd
wanna
be
read
so
that.
funny.
Yeah, I want to show it to her, and I also want to read the full thing.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colourful drivers.
Skill check. Authority medium. Success.
But
We think
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about
Jesus.
all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
Wait, what's wrong with tip top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and
Mhm.
then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
excuse me, sorry, Book. You were praising bear wrestling a minute ago.
were they praising it?
Yeah,
I guess they
article
were,
was
yeah.
talking about how, obesity rates are down. Kids
Uh-huh.
aren't drinking anymore because
Yeah.
they're being eaten by bears.
So, all of it, basically.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success. What's so bad about sponsorships? Hang on, who wrote this stuff? What's wrong with a good motor crash? What's wrong with a good motor crash? They just keep it interesting.
What's wrong with the good motor crash?
Hang on, who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough,
that is what
this
he would
article
say.
has two bylines. Nastep Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
Okay.
There's no way those are real names.
Notification. Heal morale dash +0. Skill check.
Have you ever met anyone named Exilus? Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms.
What's so bad about sponsorships? Hang on, who wrote? What's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
I mean, they're not entirely wrong, I guess.
Yeah, like they have a point, but not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them star crash star.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence. No, I'm pretty sure I like it for the racing.
Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names.
You don't
being
really
engulfed in
like it
flames
because
that you
of the
crave.
thing you think you like it for. I'll tell you why you really like it subconsciously. You don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
okay.
be fair, it is our subconscious speaking to us, so it's kind of fair.
La fame.
No, it's not. It's the book.
Ah, okay.
It's the stilted language and overconfident tone. That's the real giveaway here. You're almost certainly reading a recycled university essay, one that could probably use some edits.
Notification. Heal morale dash +0. Skill check. Conceptualization medium.
know-
Success. Notification. Gained experience dash +10 XP.
Yeah, I
can't believe
resemble
someone-
that remark.
Left Aaron. Take out your pen. Right Aaron. I'm just going to make a few quick changes.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone actually started
Yes.
this other try. Left Aaron.
Art
Shake your head. Right
critic.
Aaron.
Art
I guess
critic.
I've never thought about it that much. I can't believe. Left Aaron. Take out.
Armed with Lena's friendly green ape pen, you spend entirely too much time writing constructive feedback in the margins of the page.
Skill check.
I'm the
Conceptualization
professor
medium.
now.
Success.
I've turned into the
You're
professor.
about as drunk as another professor we could name.
Yeah.
By the time you're finished, the original article is nearly illegible.
But also, goddammit game, they had a specific line of dialogue for Lena's pen.
Yep.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of
I want to catch up on
contents
international. What is Thunderstep
unfolds
Gaming? Let's see
before
what they mean
you.
by local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this
Strike.
section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
Naturally.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take
Okay.
Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Martinez
Finally,
tames the
there's a
wild
brief
pines is
article
actually
by
a
the
good
writer,
headline.
G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Ah, yes.
Minor detail. Really, I
You
mean,
evicted me because of my political beliefs, and I didn't pay rent. But it was my beliefs, though.
yeah, I mean, the fact that I didn't pay my rent, look, that's a minor detail. I don't know why you're so bothered about it. Wait, you said something earlier, though. I interrupted
No, I
you
was
at
just
the beginning.
saying, like, taming the wild pines is actually a very good headline. I have to give them that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Ah, this must be Gaston's handiwork.
Skill check. Reaction speed medium. Success. Damn communists. Should have killed a lot of them when they had the chance.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job.
Option.
Charging rent just to live somewhere star is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be
I
better for
mean-
everyone if Labor and Capital could reach some reasonable star accommodation? Why should I care? This doesn't have anything to do with me. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if Labor and Capital could reach some reasonable star accommodation?
It would be. That's the only reasonable option. And the last one,
Why
which
should I
is just like, I don't care.
Wouldn't it be better for everyone if Labor and Capital could reach some reasonable star accommodation?
You're going ultra liberal again, I think.
No, ultra-liberal
Charging rent just to live somewhere star is
is
if it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job.
this. That's
Ah,
ultra-liberal. I can
sorry,
tell you
what's the
exactly which...
moralist?
Damn
Okay,
communists should have killed.
this...
You're going moralist.
uh,
That's the
Damn
one.
communists should have killed a lot of them when they had the.
Damn the commun... that's fascist. No, yeah, that's fascist.
If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers.
That's ultra-liberal / capitalist.
Charging rent just to live somewhere star is pretty outrageous.
We know what that one is.
I guess that's communist too.
Yeah.
If it,
Well,
damn communists should have killed a lot of them when.
Oh wait, no, fascist,
If it weren't for the-
ultra-liberal,
Charging
communist. Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't it be better for everyone if Labor and Capital could?
That's moralist.
Why should I care? This doesn't have anything to do with me.
And this one, I guess, is just literally none of the above. None of them.
Wouldn't it be better for everyone if Labor?
I guess I'm going full moralist.
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition.
Mucilaginous.
Skill check. Reaction speed medium. Success.
Is that a word?
What does that mean? I think so.
La Fame, Volume 1, Number 4. According to these
No
editorials,
idea.
there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition. La Fame, Volume 1.
Mucilaginous. Let's see. Let us consult the dictionary. It is a real word.
Mucilaginous.
Having a viscous or gelatinous consistency.
Okay. Interesting insult.
Did we get the moralist thought?
Disco Elysium.
We did, yes.
Okay. So I think we got 3 of 4. We did. The only one we didn't get is fascist, I believe.
Yes.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
I want. What is.
The
Let's see what
table
they mean by
of
local concerns.
contents
Left bracket of the magazine.
unfolds before
Instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant.
Okay.
Tuesday, 1:03 a.m. 18 row and 30.
Holy fuck, that took an hour.
We were at that for a while.
I guess that makes sense. What do I want to check?
We
Oh, the
did
karaoke
make
profile.
some
dash.
edits.
Officer profile. Superstar cop. 5. Apocalypse cop. 0. Sorry cop. 3. Boring cop. 6. Communist. 7. Fascist. 2. Ultra liberal. 5. Moralist. 5. Good cop.
Yeah, so we got moralist. The only one we didn't get is fascist, yeah. Okay.
Instant photo.
What else do we have?
Damn it. Yellow. Book quote. Empty slot. Handwritten note from the fridge. A handwritten note you found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the.
We did read that, right? It's talking about
Yeah, that's
the
just
filament.
quest.
Empty.
It's about
Yellow. Damn it.
yeah, the one in
Instant.
the ice cream
Left arrow.
maker.
Evidence right arrow. Fractured.
Yeah.
Map of Martinez. A worn-in map of the Martinez area dating from 48.
Did we look at this? I think we did.
We did.
Apricot chewing gum wrapper. A gleaming chewing gum wrapper found.
Oh, we didn't look at that. We just got that.
a crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable
shit.
twinge of cinnamon.
It's a real one.
Shit, I might be lying. I might have been lying at the beginning of the episode. This might actually be plot relevant.
Yeah, I was about to say, I get the impression this is plot stuff.
You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Thanks.
Why do I even care about this? I'll hang on to it, just in case. Why? Cinnamon's not a fruit.
Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about? Why are you looking at this wrapper?
I don't know.
Why do I even care about this? Cinnamon's not a fruit. Why? I'll hang on to it, just in case. Why do I even...
Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper, yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
Skill check. Inland Empire trivial. Success. Cinnamon's not a fruit. Why do I even care about this? I'll hang on to it, just in case.
You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret.
Instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant.
Okay. That was
Left arrow. Evidence.
that.
Map. Apricot chewing gum wrap. Book quote. 16 days of coldest April quote. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugo-Rad. The book has been filed under psychological realism.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Empty slot. Empty slot.
And that's it.
Empty slot. Book quote 16.
Yeah, because we haven't had the money to buy any of the bookstore books, so that's the only
Yeah,
book we left.
we'll
That's the only book we
eventually-
have, and the case files, and that's it for the books so far. So let's read this one, and then we'll conclude the book episode, I think. For
Oh, we're
now.
not doing case files in this one?
We might. We'll do one. We'll do one. I do want to progress the game.
Fair.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels heavy.
Indeed,
What is a black and
the
white
book
rainbow?
is unusually
I don't
heavy
know.
in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
Single option. How long is this book? Anyway.
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized. and the type quite small and tightly set.
Oh god.
It's nearly 600 pages long.
It's one of those massive Russian novels.
Ah,
Crime and Punishment style.
well, let's settle
Real
in.
art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading.
Notification. Heal morale dash plus 0.
What
Skill
is
check.
with
Conceptualized
bear
and medium.
wrestling
Success.
this
Notification. Game
episode?
experience dash plus 10 XP.
Yeah, that was totally unrelated
Stop
to
reading.
the previous bear wrestling.
Look at the back cover. Start reading.
Yeah.
Left bracket. Put the book away. Start reading. Look at the back cover.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
Single option. What does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Start reading. Look at the back. Start. Left bracket. Start reading.
All right. Let's do this.
Prep for the morale damage.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from 27 to 29. Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all such periods,
Oh my
it
God.
is frequently memorialized in art and literature.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success.
As
This
ethnic
game does that a
tensions
lot. It
run
parallels
wild,
the real
a
world.
pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
Skill check. Encyclopedia medium. Success. What happens next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
No, I wouldn't subject myself to Guardian realism. Read 10 more pages.
They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair. And
Holy
in
shit.
the end, they betray each other and succumb to the
Of course.
absurdity of Guardian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence.
Notification. Damage morale dash minus 1. Notification. Damage health dash minus 1.
He hurt me
Physically
both
and
physically
mentally.
and mentally. Makes sense. Yeah. Russian novels. It's kind of weird, right? Grad is like the Slavic world as far as I can see. Grad in general. And Eurograd is Yugoslavia. But these, I think this is satirizing Russian novels. Like, very clearly to me. Again, Crime and Punishment and like War and Peace and shit like that.
He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
Single option. And the woman.
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by
Oh my
one.
god.
Yep. Depressing as fuck. Welcome to Russian realism. Have you read any of that shit? Crime and Punishment and shit. You gotta read that for school,
No, I
right?
haven't.
No?
No, we didn't do any of
Oh,
those.
we had to read Crime and Punishment in high school, I believe. Yeah, it must have been high school. God, that was
Yeah,
painful.
no, we did none of that. We had to do like Shakespeare's plays. What novel?
I would
Did we
rather
a
read.
novel?
I would rather read Shakespeare.
Oh yeah, no, I remember now. We had to read The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, that. I read that too.
Have you
I
read
read
that one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's fucking torturous.
It's not that
I
bad.
dislike it intensely.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe it was just schooling that made me hate it even more. But
Yeah.
like,
Anything
4
you have to read
5
for
major
school,
things
so-
happening, and the rest is just thinking and flashbacks and shit.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
that's what they call literary novels. Not much happens in those. They're yeah. They're very big on the internal lives of their characters, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know, just not my thing.
No.
The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
Oh my god.
Why can't I put this book away? This is terrible.
Yes, it is.
This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Start reading. Look at the back cover. Left bracket, put the book.
Wow.
Instant photo of tattoos.
Well, that was beautiful. You know, truly heartwarming.
Yes. Wonderful. Some wonderful bedtime reading.
Tuesday, 1:56 a.m.
How long did that take? Almost an hour or two. Okay. Case file.
Yeah, we'll do one and then
One case file.
move on.
Encyclopedia, intellect base, +5. Instant photo of tattoos. The damaged ledger. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of
Oh god damn it. Press the wrong thing.
instant photo. Damaged ledger. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive.
It's
Have a
the
closer look as
ledger
maybe
you
it can be solved.
found in
Browse
the
the case files
trash,
again.
a cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the
Inspect the
permeables drawer
Read the case
inside.
file.
We
It's
did all the
really
other
held
stuff,
together
right?
by
Browse the forms here. Read the case file.
and made complete by the
Yeah.
faint smell
Browse the forms
of
here. Look at the
urinal
clipboard.
cleaner.
Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. White check. Interfacing dash medium 10. 72% chance. Skill level 4. +1 from Hanged Man's Advice. -1 from Lonesome Long Way Home.
Don't do that right now. That's very
No?
plot relevant.
Ah, yeah, it is plot
Smell the
relevant.
ledger. Left bracket, put the ledger.
That is
Smell the
quite
ledger.
plot relevant.
Open the hidden. Look at the clipboard. Browse the forms. Read the case file. Browse the case files
Browse the
again.
case files, that's the, like,
That is like
generic
original
thing.
we looked
Yeah.
at. Mm-hmm.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The next world mural. The unsolvable case. The square bullet hole murders. The couch in an unexpected location. Murder at the Hook Parlor. I can revisit this left, Aaron. Put the case files away.
Oh, only those 5?
Murder at the Hook Parlor.
Okay, there's only 5. Cool.
The
We can do
yeah.
one per day.
The next world mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. Cause of failure, rent too high.
Skill check. Rhetoric medium. Success.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
That last bit doesn't
Why
quite
the middle class?
match up.
Yeah, like, okay.
Seems a bit out of context, but sure.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Read on. Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Single option. Read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Public support, but I thought we received a bunch of complaints.
Yeah, it's the public, man. Like, some people love it, some people hate it. That's how everything works.
Ugh.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
The right parent, keep the mural, ITIS right. The right parent, remove the mural, ITIS wrong. The right parent, keep the mural, ITIS right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc.
The
middle class
I was gonna say, what about wreaking havoc on the middle
All
class?
that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It's star human nature star. I like it, but can't we wreak havoc on star our nation star instead? I must have voted left parent and possibly even right parent to remove the thing because I don't believe in it rubbish one bit. I like it, but can't we? The middle class are not to be blamed. It's star human nature star. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter. And agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
Notification, gained experience dash plus 5 XP. The unsolvable case.
Okay,
The square bullet. Murd. I can revisit.
that's quick.
They're
Not
quite
much
pretty,
has
yeah.
changed in the meanwhile.
Open the hidden
A
compartment.
bunch of sodden papers.
Instant photo editor tools. Left.
So which political option was that? Those ones weren't very
Same carry
clear
over
to me.
Officer profile. Superstar cop. 5. Apocalypse cop. 0. Sorry cop. 3. Boring cop. 6. Communist. 8. Fascist. 2.
I was communist. Alright, fair enough.
Jesus, our communist is very high.
Although, I thought communists want to wreak havoc on the bourgeoisie, not the middle class. But what do I know?
The middle class is above the working class, so they're probably like, yeah, it's close enough.
They do, yeah, they do have more than 25 real in their pockets, so fuck them. As we know,
We have honest,
they
by
must-
the way.
not more than 25. We're cool.
Okay,
Tuesday.
good.
12 a.m. 18. 35 seconds.
We're close, though.
We don't have to wreak havoc. We don't have to wreak havoc on ourselves.
No, we
yet.
don't. We're getting close, though. We gotta be careful. Or our inner communist is gonna be angry with us. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the book episode. It is quite late,
Tuesday. 12 a.m. 18. 35 seconds.
2:12. So it didn't even take half an hour for the case. It was 1:56 when we finished the book. Because logic said it would take half an hour to piece together the case.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that is it. I believe we are ready to go to sleep. So, and then day 3, and we get to investigate a whole new area,
Indeed.
which is very exciting.
Should we perhaps go to sleep in the next episode, just in case?
We will do that in the
there's
next
sequence?
episode. Yeah. So, as for this one, that is it. We have finished this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.